Give me 7 minutes of your attention, and I'll improve your next 7 years. That's the deal. 7 minutes now for a better stretch ahead. Not with some complicated system or fancy promises, just real talk about how to get moving. Because if you're here, it means you want something. Something more than what you've got. Maybe you don't even know exactly what, but you feel it. That itch, that pull for more. Let's make it happen, step by step, starting right now. You need a goal, something to point at, something to chase. Without it, you're just wandering day after day, stuck in the same loop. Ever feel like time's slipping through your fingers, weeks turning into months, into years, and nothing really changes? That's what happens when you don't have direction. Doesn't matter who you are, you've felt that frustration, that feeling of being stuck. Maybe it's your body, your wallet, your life sitting stale. Maybe you're tired of being broke, tired of looking in the mirror and feeling disappointed, tired of knowing you could be doing more but never actually doing it. Set a goal. Pick one thing you want to change. Get stronger, make more money, build something new. It doesn't have to be big, just real. Something you actually care about. Something that, if you achieved it, you'd feel proud. That's the first piece, the spark. Because if you don't know where you're headed, you're not going anywhere. But don't just pick a goal, make it sharp. I want to be better is too soft, too blurry. Your brain ignores vague ideas. You need something solid, something clear. Say, I'm going to drop 10 pounds by May, or I'm saving $3,000 this year. That's a target you can see, something you can measure. I knew a guy once, wanted out of his rut. Didn't just say, I'll move out someday. He said, I'll have my own place by December. Specific goals stick. Vague dreams fade. What's your line in the sand? Draw it, name it, own it. And don't just set it, write it down. Put it somewhere you see every day. People underestimate how powerful that is. Seeing your goal constantly keeps it real. It reminds you, it holds you accountable. So what's your goal? Say it, write it, make it impossible to ignore. Now, start somewhere, anywhere. This is where most people mess up. They wait, they plan, they overthink. They tell themselves they'll start when things are perfect. And guess what? That perfect moment never comes. There's always an excuse, always a reason to wait. Don't do that. Just go. You want to get fit? Walk out the door today, 10 minutes. Want cash? Sell something you don't use. Pocket $5. Want to start a side hustle? Post one thing online, even if it sucks. I've seen people start with nothing, literally zero. No money, no connections, no skills. But they took a step. One move, sloppy as hell, but they did it. And that's what matters. It's not about how perfect your start is. It's about starting at all. Because sitting there planning the perfect jump gets you zero. You can read every book, watch every video, make the best strategy, but if you don't move, nothing happens. And here's the reality. You're gonna mess up. Nobody nails it first try. You'll slip, miss a day, mess it up. That's not failure, that's feedback. Say you start walking, skip a day, fine, go the next. Try a side gig, bomb the first sale, learn what went wrong. I knew someone who tried saving, spent it all in week 1. Next time, they hid the cash first. See how that works? Mistakes aren't the enemy, quitting is. Every mistake teaches you something, if you let it. But too many people freeze when they mess up. They miss one gym day and think, well, I ruined it. No, you just had a bad day. Keep going. You made a bad investment, lost money. Okay, painful, but now you're smarter. Adjust, fix what went wrong, try again. This is how progress works. It's built on screw-ups you don't quit over. And here's another truth. Progress isn't always fast. It stalls. Life throws curveballs. You lose momentum. That's normal. Doesn't mean you're failing. It just means you need to get back up. Because you've been knocked down before. Bad days, big fails. And you stood up again. That's your proof. You already know how to restart. Think back to every time you thought you were done, but you weren't. Every time you thought you couldn't, but you did. You're tougher than you realize. So when progress slows, when it feels like nothing's working, remind yourself, You've been here before and you made it through. When motivation fades, and it will, you don't stop. You adjust, you push, you keep moving. Because discipline beats motivation every time. Motivation is hype. It's energy that comes and goes. Discipline is what carries you through when you don't feel like it. And the more you push through when you don't feel like it, the stronger you get. And here's where it all pays off. Those tiny sloppy steps add up. You set a goal, made it sharp, started somewhere, fixed your stumbles, kept going, and now things are changing. You look back and you're not where you started. You're stronger, you've made money, you've built something. It didn't happen overnight and it wasn't perfect, but it was real. That's the point. This isn't about some fantasy, some instant success story. This is about real, gritty, messy progress, the kind that actually lasts. You could be a different person in 7 years, stronger, richer, prouder. Not because of luck, not because of some magic shortcut, but because you moved. Because you took action when most people just sat and thought about it. And here's what I need you to remember. Imperfect action will always beat perfect inaction. Every time. So don't just listen to this and scroll away. Do something right now. Pick a goal. Make it clear. Take a step, no matter how small. And when you slip, and you will, get back up. You already know how to do this. You just need to start. These 7 minutes just gave you the map. Now it's your move.